Welcome back to Strength, Strategy, and Mindset, the Bridge to Mastery. This is day number 105. I'm Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, go to the next level, and create the life you've always wanted. We are living limitless lives. As you know, we've been talking about self-leadership. And today we want to take a bold step into your leadership. You've learned how to show up when things are working, right? When things are working. Now, what we want to talk about is how do you show up when things are not going your way? So this episode is, if I need to name it, I'd call it Train When It's Tough. Because the path to mastery isn't paved with ease. It's carved out of the things that are going on, and sometimes it's actually carved out of adversity. Let's talk about the illusion of readiness. Most people wait for the right time, when I have more energy, when I feel more motivated, when things calm down. But self-leadership understands the time to train is when the things are tough, when things are hard. That's when it counts the most. You don't build strength on easy days. You build strength when it's raining, when you're tired, when the plan doesn't seem to be going your way. In fact, when things fall apart. Those are the moments. They are the training sessions for your nervous system, your mindset, and for your resolve. And let me tell you something real. Every moment you stay engaged, every time you push through difficulty, you're installing resilience. You're upgrading your capacity. You're starting and saying to yourself, I don't need ideal conditions to act. I lead anyway. So let's talk about the 3 T's of leadership. I want you to use these to reframe difficult moments as leadership opportunities. Number 1, tension. Ask yourself, what pressure am I feeling right now? Identify the emotions that logically and logistically challenge you. What things cause fatigue? What things are causing stress? And what things are causing discouragement? Number 2, training. Reframe. How is this moment training me? Every disruption is a drill in the emotional flexibility plan and in your grit. And number 3, tempo. What's my next right-sized step? Can I do the full workout? Do I do 1 set? Can't I fast 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 16 hours when you're shooting for 24? Do I need to delay? Do I need to break the fast for an hour? Do I need to make a change in my plan? Can't I journal? Can I speak into a memo? Right? Can I take my phone out? Can I take a recording device? Can I do that? What can I do to make sure I'm still going in the direction I need to, despite the fact that things are going on around me? Leadership isn't all or nothing. It's action scaled to capacity. It's action that's scaled without quitting. Today's leadership tool is the Thought Day Blueprint. Write this down somewhere you can access it quickly. Write this down. When I feel blank, I tend to blank. When I feel blank, I tend to blank. Number 2, instead, I will train by doing blank. And then number 3, this keeps me aligned with my identity as a blank. Here's an example. When I feel stressed, I tend to eat junk food. Number 1. Number 2, instead, I will train by taking a 10-minute walk and drinking water. Number 3, this keeps me aligned with my identity as someone who leads with intention. Use this blueprint to lead yourself through the valleys, because valleys are where strength is grown. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into our exercise routine, starting with our warm-up. And so we'll jump right into our warm-up exercises and then get into the rest of our circuit. Remember, the warm-up exercises are designed to increase the heart rate, increase the blood flow, get the oxygen into the lungs, get those muscles relaxing, get the temperature in our body up so that we are getting ready for what we're going to be doing in the rest of our circuit. We're continuing our thought in the bridge to mastery. And let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to do our arm twist and then move through the circuit. Ready? Here we go. We're going to do 10 forward and 10 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 10 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go ahead and do our cross-body leg swings. Get over to the wall, and we're going to do 10 alternating each side with a 5 count when we go from left to right. Ready? And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Go ahead and do our forward reaches. We're going to do 10 of those with a 5 count when we do the reach. And ready to go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. 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 That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. That's 8. For 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. All right. So go ahead. We're going to do our high knee marches and we'll do that for 60 seconds with a 1, 2 count. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Try to get those knees up as high as possible. And you'll start to feel that temperature going up in your body. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get those legs up, and keep that pace going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, 30 more seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Feel that heart rate rising. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ready for 15 seconds more. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ready for that last 10? Here we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Yeah, I felt that. Feeling those calf muscles, right? All right, let's go. Our pelvic tilt. And so we've got our feet planted on the ground, back flat against the floor, and as if the ground floor, flat against the floor, palms down. And the idea here is that we're lifting our lower back up high enough so we can get a fist height under us. Let me move away from this bench a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we're going to tilt up, able to get a fist below us. We're going to do a 5 count. And when you lift, you're pushing up with the heels. Right? We're going to do 10 of those with a 5 count when we do the tilt. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gives us our 10. Let's go ahead. We're going to move to our workout bench and move to our dumbbell presses with 3 sets of 8, as we've been doing. Just remember that even as we're doing this bridge to mastery, that you can modify any of these exercises that we are doing. That gives you the benefit that you need. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to jump right into our first set. And up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. That's 4. Up, and down, up, and down. That's 6. Up, and down, and up, and down. That's 8. All right. So this past week on Dwain Woode MD Live, we talked about comparison. Comparison being the stealer, the robber of our motivation, and certainly can set us down a path that's not taking us in the right direction, because it can cause one of 2 things. Either it causes us to overreach, because we're comparing ourselves to where other people are, and it causes us to overreach, meaning that we push too much to be able to get to where they are, right? So they're in chapter 20 and we're in chapter 3, but we're pushing to get to chapter 20, not understanding the journey that they've been on. Or it causes us to freeze, right? So sometimes when we don't know what to do, the mind will freeze, it will stop, and we throw our hands up and we say, okay, well, I'm not doing that. So either of those are not where we want to be. Let's go ahead and get to the second set. And up, and down, and up, and down. That's 2. Up, and down, up, and down. That's 3. Up, and down, and up, and down. That's 4. Up, and down, up, and down. That's 6. Up, and down, and up, and down. That's 8. All right. Whew. So either freeze or we overreach, and both of those eventualities or realities are not in keeping with where we want us to be. Because if we're overreaching, then we're pushing ourselves too much, too fast, too hard, and that causes its own set of problems. And then if we are freezing, then we're not in momentum, and so that causes issues. So we don't want to overreach. We don't want to freeze. We want to be playing our own game, and that's one of the dangers of comparison, because it forces us to play on somebody else's game board. All right, here we go. Ready? And up, and down, up, and down. That's 2, up, and down, up, and down. That's 3, up, and down, up, and down. Actually, that was 6. Up, and down, and up, and down. We're going to do it 2 actually, because I think I lost count. Up, and down, and up, and down. I think I was mixing. If you remember a couple of episodes ago, we were doing, instead of doing up and down 1, up and down 2, up and down 3, we were going to do it up and down and up and down 1, up and down and up and down 2. So I was mixing those 2 up. in those last reps. But we got through it. And we may have done a couple of extra ones, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get to our seated knee extensions, resting our back against the bench. And we're lifting each leg. We're going to alternate each side with a 5 count when we do the extension. Let's go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. All right. Go ahead and grab our dumbbells. And we'll move to our curl and presses. Right about there. So feet shoulder width apart. Ready? And here we go. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 7. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right. Love it, love it. So as we're moving through this bridge, I shouldn't say moving through the bridge, but actually moving on the bridge. That's a very much better analogy. So we're moving on the bridge, because remember the bridge is connecting two things, connecting where we were to where we're heading. And so as we're moving on this bridge, the idea, the goal is to be installing, solidifying the things that we're learning. And the big concept that we're dealing with on this bridge is this idea of our leadership of ourselves. Right? So how do we lead ourselves? We talked about, being there and doing what you need to do when nobody's watching or everybody's watching. We talked about the fact that this is not the same person, right? We've designed a different person, someone who is not trying to do the things that we're doing, but actually is now living the things that we're doing. So all those are concepts that come out of this self-leadership that we've been dealing with or talking about. Let's get to that second set. And ready? And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. And up, twist, press, down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. All right. I love those. I love that feeling that I get, that burning. You remember our episode, the eagle, where it's looking for those air, those streams, right? So it spreads its wings, and that gives it benefit, gives it lift. And so that burning, as I'm doing that, right, and I am imagining the changes that are going on in my body. I'm imagining the changes that are going on in my muscles, imagining the changes that are happening as I'm lifting, and the benefit that brings when it comes to blood sugar and metabolic healing and all those metabolic diseases and metabolic processes that we talk about. And this is an integral part of that. Let's go ahead and get to that last set. Ready? And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 2. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 3. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 5. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. Whew. I'm going to get that down and get our kettlebell. And I love the squats that we're going to be doing, that we're going into right now, because when I look at all the muscles that are involved with the squat, it's almost a full body workout, depending on how you hold the kettlebells, if you're using dumbbells or so forth. But we are activating, we think about the lower extremity, we're activating pretty much all the muscles in that lower extremity. Then we're activating the glutes. We're activating the abdominal muscles, right? Because we squat. Even our diaphragm is coming into play here. And then depending on how we hold the kettlebell, right? So we've got our we've got our biceps. We've got, of course, those chest muscles, right? The shoulder muscles. We've got the muscles in the back.
And as we're lifting, right, we can activate even more. So I love this one. Let's go ahead and get started with it. We have our feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to act like we're sitting, and then we're going to bend at the knee. When we come up, we're pushing up through the heels. Ready? And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh. Yeah, that one. And I think that's why I get winded with that, because so many of my muscles, so many muscles are being used, and they're all drawing oxygen. Ooh, yeah. Just another break there, another couple minutes, couple seconds, and we'll get into that second set. All right, here we go. And ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You can do squats all the time, right? And lots of different ways to do squats, by the way. Here we've done, 3? When we started our Strength, Strategy, and Mindset series, you remember we were doing squats where we went down, those goblet squats. We stayed there for 15 seconds, for a 15 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So you can do those. Of course, there's the weighted squats. You can do the press. So you got the dumbbell, you got the barbells sometimes. You actually have weights. You can have the weights over your shoulders. So lots of different ways to do this. This is one of those fundamental maneuvers that is beneficial in so many others. Because if once you get this one set, they get this one right, then the others are simpler to do. All right, let's get to this last set. Ready? And 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can get all these hammer curls in. We're going to try to go directly from one set to the second set to the third set. Ready? And here we go. And up, and down, and up, and down. That's 1, and down, up, and down. That's 2, up, and down, up, and down. That's 3, up, and down, up, and down. That's 4, up, and down, up, and down. That's 5, up, and down, up, and down. That's 6, up, and down, up, and down. That's 7, up, and down, up, and down. That's 8. Second set. Up, and down, up, and down. That's 1, up, and down, up, and down. That's 2, up, and down, up, and down. That's 3, up, and down, up, and down. That's 4, up, and down, up, and down, that's 5, up and down, up and down, that's 6, up and down, up and down, that's 7, up and down, up and down, that's 8, last set, up and down, and up and down, that's 1, up and down, up and down, that's 2, up and down, up and down, that's 3, up and down, up and down, that's 4, up and down, up and down, that's 5, up and down, up and down, that's 6, up and down, up and down, that's 7, up and down, up and down. That gives us our 8. All right, look at that. We went directly from set 1, set 2 to set 3. All right, let's go ahead and get to the floor. And we're going to do our dead bugs, stomach crunches, and our leg extensions. All right, we're going to start with our dead bugs. And just remember, our legs are up in the air, calves parallel to the ground, arms straight up, alternating right arm with left leg, left arm, right leg. Ready? And here we go. And that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8, 9, and 10. All right, and just a few second break here, and then we'll get into our stomach crunches with an extension, actually, now that I think of it. So I'm going to take the knees, bring those up as high as possible, and then we're going to extend the legs, so that'll be one rep. So up into the chest, 5 count, then extend the legs, that'll be 1 rep. Up in the chest with a 5 count, extend the legs, that'll be a 2 count, 2 reps, and so forth. All right, just a couple more seconds. All right, so the starting position is the same. Legs up in the air, calves parallel to the ground, and as high as we can into the chest. And then let's go ahead, we're going to do our extension. And down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. Whew. For some reason that seemed a little more challenging than last night, our last episode. Whew. Just a couple more seconds. And so we're going to start out with the same starting form. Legs up in the air, calves parallel to the ground. And in this case, we're going to do 3 counts of 10, right? So we're going to extend, count to 10, bring it back up. Extend, count to 10, bring it back up. And extend, count to 10, bring it back up, all right? And let's see. Starting position. And here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that back up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that back up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring that back up. Ooh. Oh yeah, so feel that right in here. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do our lateral raises. All right, so three sets of 8. And you can imagine someone pulling your elbows up with the string, feet shoulder width apart, activate that core, and let's go. And up, and up, and up, and up. That's 4. And up, and up. 6, and up, and up, and that's 8. Take a break there. Whew. I'm still winded from those leg extensions, but they felt so good though. All right, so right in here. All right, let's get to that next set. All right, here we go. And up, and up, and up, and up, and up. That's 4, and up, and up. 6, and up, and up, and that's 8. All right, so as you're working out, so we're looking for biochemical changes, but we're also looking for physical changes. So I look in see my reflection here, and it reminds me that the benefit of what we're doing, the benefit of our health, the benefit of improving, the benefit of strength training, as we've been going through this process, is that not only do we see those biochemical changes, but we also see some physical changes. And so don't negate those, right? So sometimes people say, oh, well, I'm not interested in that. Well, that may be the case, but you should still see some interesting benefits that are coming in terms of toning, in terms of muscle size, in terms of how you look physically. All right, let's get to that last set. And here we go. And up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. That's 6, and up, 7, and up, and that's 8. All right. Go ahead and get this down. And get our dumbbells again. And as we move to our balance exercise, which is a very important concept as we are moving across this bridge, right? So I want to have balance as we move so that We're going to talk here in a minute about being grounded, the foundation, the base, the bottom line. And so having balance is very important for that as well. And so we're going to do 10 of these alternating each leg with a 5 count when we do our knee. Ready? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, for a cool down, just as important as our warm-up, the warm-up gets our temperature up, gets the heart beating, gets the blood flow, heart rate up, get those muscles relaxed. And here we want to begin cooling ourselves down, get that temperature to go down, because we had it go up before. We're going to be taking some big deep breaths, because as we've been exercising, perhaps we're not breathing as deeply as we should. And then also it's a time for reflection, to think about the things that we just did that are helping us in the direction of metabolism, improving our metabolism, and those things that we're doing that bring us benefit. Remember, long, healthy life. That's our goal. Long, healthy life. And so as we are thinking about the balance, thinking about the foundation, thinking about this cool down, all of this has significant implications for how we do here in this space and also in our lives, right? So this idea, cooling down, meaning that in your life you want to take time to reflect, to process, to allow, if you're coming out of a stressful time, don't jump directly into another stressful time if you can. Sometimes that's unavoidable. But how do you then deal with it? Okay? And so these exercises, right? For instance, the grounding exercise is the perfect way to do that. So grounding means, it means that I am, at this time, I'm on solid ground. The ground is not shifting. It's not uneven. It doesn't give way. And so I can, in my mind, use this as a symbol to know that if I'm grounded, when I'm grounded, when I'm in balance, I can now look at the things around me and make decisions and help problem solve my way out of it. So it doesn't mean that I'm incompetent, I'm not capable. It doesn't mean that I don't have to do it, or I have to stop, or that's not something for me. It just means, okay, am I in the right space? And if I'm grounded and I remind myself of that, then I have the confidence to say, okay, yeah, I've got this. Let me figure out how to make this work. Maybe I've got to pivot. Maybe I've got to bring some additional resources. Maybe I've got to do it a different way. But if I am grounded, then all of that is fair game. It's open to me. Right? That's the idea of being grounded. If you're outside, go ahead and take your shoes off. You can feel feel the dirt on your feet. If you're on the grass, feel the grass. If you're on the beach, feel the sand as it goes through your toes. Whatever you need to do to kind of help this be a thing for you. You're in a conversation, you're taking an exam, you're about to give a talk, and you're nervous and you're unsure. Find some ground, plant your feet, and understand that, okay, this is now an indication to my brain that I am okay. And then now I want you to imagine all of those emotions, all of the tension, all of the burning, and it's just draining out of your head, out of your entire body, starting from the top of your head into your forehead, your face, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, into your upper abdomen, upper chest, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, into the pelvis, into the glutes, into the quads and the hamstrings, the knees, and into our calf muscles, into our ankles, into our feet. And now it's at the soles of our feet. And we're going to just push it all the way out. Just push it out of my body. Push it all the way out, down through your feet, through the soles of your feet, into the ground, because the ground is capable of taking it. Now feel those muscles relax. Feel those muscles, are happy now. And then let's go ahead and we'll do some breathing exercise. We're going to do 5 of these, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're breathing in oxygen. We're breathing out carbon dioxide. We're breathing in success. We're breathing out failure. We're breathing in self-confidence. We're breathing out self-doubt. We're breathing in the inner coach. We're breathing out the inner critic. Right? So we're breathing in the positives. We're breathing out the negatives. Let's go ahead and let's do that. We're going to do 5 of those. On the 5th one, we're going to breathe in, hold it for 5 count, and then breathe out. So let's go ahead, in through the nose, and out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and out through the mouth, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And this we're going to breathe in and hold it for 5 count, into the nose, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out through the mouth. And feel that, Oh yeah. The body's excited, the brain's excited, and I'm excited. Let me grab my hat. You know what time it is. You know what you've done. Another day, another time, another piece of the puzzle, another piece of evidence that you've put into that folder, into that drawer, and given to the inner coach that says, I can show up for 104 days. I can do strength, strategy, and mindset for 100 days. I can do 100-day walk to consistency and health for 100 days. I am. This is who I am. I can do those things. I am able to do those things. It is who I am now. It is not me trying to be. It is I am now living as if I am. Yeah. And that, after all, is what limitless living says. It says that I'm not allowing anything. No misunderstanding, no situation, no confusion, no lack of clarity, no lack of skills, no lack of resources to prevent me from doing what I need to do. I'm not preventing anything from inside. No depression, no anxiety, no worry, no boredom, no fatigue, nothing from inside is going to prevent me from doing what I need to do. I'm showing up with my best self, my best health, and my best plans, and I am going to be successful. And I am excited because I get to walk along with you. I get to be on that journey with you. And it's so exciting to see the changes that you are getting, see the improvements that you're getting, the healing that you're getting. Remember, our goal is long, healthy life. How do we keep you alive as long as possible and keep you as healthy as possible as we reverse these metabolic diseases? Hey, this is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Woode with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted, and we are living limitless lives. Now go live a limitless life, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 105 for strength, strategy, and mindset, the bridge to mastery.
Here's the truth most people avoid. Mastery isn't made in perfect conditions. It's forged in moments when nothing feels ideal. And you have to do it. You have to move anyway. So don't run from those days. Train through them, because those days are the days when your leadership isn't just tested, it's actually proven. You are no longer someone who waits for the easy. You are someone who leads through resistance, who pushes through the burning. That's self-leadership, and that's mastery.